cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
Right now, so I'ma catch y'all up. This dude, Young Hawk, his name hit the YouTube streets, I say about 3 or 4 weeks ago, when he took a SoundCloud rapper from Pomona by the name of King Poop to the 40s and to the Father Park to troll and make a diss video to 4 extras. And I guess Gumby wasn't feeling that because he took to the internet. He let Adam 22 know.
What's the deal, y'all? I have just left the courtroom and now we outside doing what we do. We're trappers happening in TNN Trap News Network, back in the same, like cook, cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's not getting these reviews. It's not getting all the views, though. You ain't finna get nobody's time to views, though. 6! You finna get into this review, you finna get into this time, see honest. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I need to stop walking in the directions of my neighbor's gardeners, bro. That irritates me. Every time I'm making a video, I ain't gonna lie, I cringe a little bit when I walk in the direction of the gardeners. If that's my fault for walking in the direction of the gardeners. I can't be mad at them for doing what they get paid to do, cutting the grass. But it's like, damn, bro, you see me walking, making a video, shut that ish up. I live in the suburbs now, man. I'm getting bougie and entitled. Let me check that. Let me check that. Because then people doing what they supposed to do. We better jump into this content without no further ado, man. Let's get into it. Milk talking about Gumby and Young Hawk. Let's jump into it. Let's go.
And Hawk isn't no good. I mean, he's not in good standing with his game no more.
Hey.
Allegedly, he did something in prison that made him go PC. But I don't know. But I mean, Gumby took it to the internet. So I guess Young Hawk feel like he gonna take his to the internet. So let's go.
You feel me? Niggas don't.
Well, this is definitely groove on groove crime, narrated by Milk, who is from Hoover. So let's see where this goes.
Want to keep it real. You know what I mean? If my name gonna be attached to something, keep that shit all the way real, right? Period. For one. For two, I want to address these niggas that's coming on these podcasts and these tabloids, whatever you want to call this shit. Niggas coming on here trying to make it seem like they them niggas, bro.
It's funny that people treat this. I mean, we really are the new TV, the new tabloids, the new whatever, because people tell me all the time, bro, I watch you on TV. Oh yeah, the tabloids, the news, and da-da-da. Yeah, bro, we are really becoming the trusted source for news and all that kind of stuff. That's definitely a point to be made.
These niggas is not these niggas, period. Speaking on one of these niggas is Hoover Gumby. Hoover Gumby. Who the fuck is Hoover Gumby? Right? Pretty sure the real want to know who is this dude. Well, I'm going to let y'all know who is this dude. He's a nobody. Period.
I'm gonna let the world know who this dude is actually the phrase you're looking for.
Right? See, I'm not a nigga that's finna sit here and gloat off some shit that a nigga done did by default, right? On the dead homies, nigga. A nigga sat here, caught a body while sitting in prison, wrongfully accused, caught a body on one of the homies for what a nigga was doing to him, right? And what a nigga was doing to other blacks on that yard. Okay, boom. You took a stance, you did something.
Sheesh, this is getting tricky.
So you saying the dude Devil was doing stuff to Gumby prior to the incident that took place between them two? I didn't know about that.
In front of the police.
That is tricky. When you say he was doing stuff to him in a jail sense, now I'm not gonna say what that stuff is because I don't know, I wasn't there, but you don't really want to leave room for that type of imagination and that type of wondering, you feel me?
What you did, right? Boom, nigga. In result to that, you caught a manslaughter charge. You fought your charge. You did your time for that shit. You feel me? You got the Innocent Project involved. You got Priya involved. Nigga, they
Oh yeah, Priya got involved and all that. That's the Prison R-Word Elimination Act. You watch this little crazy video before you come into the LA County Jail, this white dude that got violated. He looked like something out of the 1980s or something. He looked like if a biker got his manhood taken. So yeah, Priya got involved. Yeah, Priya just stands for Prison Welch's Grape Juice Elimination Act, PREA. Prison Welch's Grape Juice Elimination Act. So that's what Priya stands for. All right.
The two cases together, you end up walking free, right? Boom. For one, you was never put on the set, bro.
What?
Ain't no Hoovers ever put you on the set.
Milk has to have an animosity towards Hoover Gumby because Milk is from this community. So for him to be putting this information out, there might be some animosity there for sure.
Right.
Now, I'm going to be honest. Gumby is in that age range to where when he jumped off the porch, maybe they wasn't even putting people on how they doing now. Maybe he didn't have to get put on. Maybe all he had to do was bang the set, push a line, front line, and gangbang, and he was trying to set. Maybe he was real close. I don't know. Maybe he was already around them, and he was banged out at a young age, so they put him on. I never heard that he never got put on, but I mean, ain't nobody gonna be talking about that anyway, so I really don't know. I mean, he would know more than me, homie, because he's from 9-4. That's close to 9 dudes. You feel me?
I highly doubt your brother was from the set. The nigga you got your name.
I like how Milk is keeping a very political correct stance in all this, and he's making it abundantly clear, like, I don't know, man, I don't know. Not really sure.
Came from. To my knowledge, he was never from over neither, right? You never got put on, bro. You start banging the set in jail.
Whoa.
You feel me? The homie got at you like a bitch. Straight up. Got at you like a straight bitch, bro. Stabbed you in your side and told you was his bitch now, nigga.
Whoa.
Now, even fucking mouse a fight.
Now the way he making it seem like is Gumby wasn't from Hoover until he got to prison and he got put on. So I mean that would kind of probably explain why the dude Devil was trying to get up on him. But from what I heard and what I was told, the Devil was sent by somebody to whack on Gumby because Gumby didn't want to hold they.
Sound like it's a lot of dirty politics involved.
Like he didn't want to like hold their shit, bro. So they didn't like that, and they wanted to send a message to him, I guess, bro. That's what I heard.
Corner it, right? So you did your thing. You swindled up out of there. However you did it, you came home. You did some sucker shit and victimized one of the homies, bro. Yeah, you did it a bitch ass way. You had the homie jump in the whip with you. You took him to the loop and you pistol whipped him, right? Sucker shit. Shit that I would have got you out the way for. Real niggas would have got you out the way.
Can you explain what happened?
On Snatcher. Then you did some
Milk for sure seen this video before he watched it, for sure.
Oh, buster shit with this nigga Bambino. And whatever reason you did it for, you cracked on that nigga while his child was right there.
Oh, that's all the
That's
line.
whole shit. You feel me? The sucker shit. Nigga, who the fuck are you? You feel me? And when you gonna ask a nigga in the streets if he know who you are, right? You gotta have a name behind that. You gotta have some credibility behind that. It gotta be some fear that come behind your name, bro.
Yeah, this is a whole lot going on. This is a whole lot going on.
There's none. You feel me? There's none. There's no fear behind your name. There's none of that. On Snatcher, nigga, you ain't never had no ops running from you. You ain't never scared no ops. You ain't went to that county jail and ran it up. You feel me? You're not that. I'm tired of sitting back watching buster ass niggas hide up under an umbrella that come from some gangster shit. You feel me? That done lost his way in a whole lot of ways, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga, you like butt.
What?
Let's keep that shit real.
Whoa. Milk is gonna be in trouble for platforming this one. Why would Milk platform something that's so, number one, this is personal business amongst your homies. I don't give a damn if it is on the internet. There's a lot of stuff on the internet amongst my community that I will not post, that I will not speak on publicly, that I will not get back and forth in. Kind of wondering what Milk's thinking about right now, why he's so adamant and so comfortable going back and forth with these type of situations, but to each their own. But let's continue this.
You a boogie bandit and you want your story out there, nigga, but you don't want to tell nobody, nigga, that you was getting in your ass.
Wow.
And you don't want to tell nobody the little story shit that you be doing to the homies in the set, bro. For whatever reason, right? You chasing this gangster ass story. You not a gangster, bro. You not from Hoover.
Right now at this point, I ain't even concerned with the argument if he got put on or if he's from Hoover or not. I'm more concerned about what he just said. That he
Milk's more concerned with the condition of his cheeks.
be doing stuff to the young homies in the set. Doing what, bro? And what?
I'm not a nigga that sit here. I don't sympathize, nigga, with the fake, bro. You don't get that from over here. You not from Hoover, bro. Too much talking on this internet about this Hoover shit. Let's speak facts, bro. To be from Hoover, you got to get put on Hoover. You got to go through trials and tribulations to be from this shit, right? Then you turn the set in jail. You start banging the set in jail, sir. You ain't smoked no ops, sir.
The way I was raised
But
up.
then Milk did make a good point, though. It could be from a point where, you know, they might not have been doing that. Like, I know a lot of old gang members who never got put on because in their generation, they wasn't doing that. They wasn't putting people on physically and fighting people and all that kind of stuff. They was just doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? If you had, you know, your name in the community, if you was doing what you had to do and taking care of what you had to take care of, that was just it. You know, it wasn't no... I know a lot of OGs who said, I think that it's dumb that y'all fight each other to be a part of this Crip-ish or this Blood-ish. No, that y'all supposed to be brothers. Why would y'all fight each other? Y'all fight each other just to go fight enemies. So y'all fight each other first and go beat up each other first, and then expect that man to have your back when y'all go ride against the enemies. That don't make no sense. And it really don't, but let's keep going.
If you go to jail and you join a street gang, that's considered Gilligan activity, bro. I mean, it's probably little exceptions, like if a person was never really involved in the streets, and then he went to jail and he decided to join that gang. Hey, I guess, bro, that's up to him. But somebody really who had access to the streets and was around it, bro, they never got put on outside, but then they go to jail and get put on. Or somebody that come from another city and then go to LA County jail and then, or in prison somewhere, run across somebody and then join their hood, bro. That shit is like top tier Gilligan activity. But all of them don't be busters. All of them ain't like Gilligan's. It's just that activity is looked down upon. It is.
Ain't got on no ops, nigga, whatsoever, bro.
Not Gilligan's, but Gilligan's, you know, little Gilligy.
Your shit be internal. You feel me? Meaning you do shit to homies that you feel will let you oppress them. That don't fly this way. No, sir. And any that take any type of advice from you is a buster they self. I don't give a who you is, right? I don't care who take
He
advice.
said anybody who take advice from you was a buster they self. Man, we gonna let y'all watch the rest of this on Milk's page. We gonna let y'all watch the rest of this on Milk's page, man. We finna get up out of here to the next one. It's a lot going on over here. We finna go ahead and mind our business. Y'all know the deal though. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, man. It's free. Avenue Agent, so it's free. We go.